alaikum. Good afternoon and welcome to Baina Midday News, coming to you live from Atomic Junction, Benab House, Medina. You can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube at Baina TV. Coming up this afternoon, 4 interdicted head teachers transferred after GES probe. Ghana Water Company Limited announces interruption in water supply in the Western region. Government to repaint public basic schools to blue and white. Details of this stories comes up shortly. Thank you for staying with us. Moving on to our first story. The Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, has announced plans by the government to repaint all public basic schools from their current brown and yellow colors to blue and white. The minister disclosed during a forum titled The Free SHS Story in Accra on Tuesday, April 23, 2024.
According to the minister, the initiative is part of rebranding strategy aimed at enhancing the aesthetic of the schools. Dr. Educhum further reveals that this initiative is one of many aimed at revitalizing basic education in the country and making it more appealing. He said they are switching to blue and white. They will paint all the schools to give them an attractive outlook. This is the transformation Ghana deserves and it is coming. He also announced that the brown and yellow uniform will be replaced. The minister also said that the uniforms of public schools in the country will also be changed. The education minister elaborated that this initiative is part of the government's efforts to show critics that its focus is not solely on secondary education.
In December 2023, 4 out of 8 senior high school head teachers in Ashanti region were interdicted for allegedly imposing unapproved fees on students. The fees included payment for house dues, books, calculators, admission processing fees, printing of slips, files and hymn books. The Ghana Education Service conducted investigation into the matter and has now transferred the 4 interdicted head teachers to different schools.
According to Suleiman Ayeboa, the Ashanti Regional President of the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, CHAS, 2 head teachers have been directly swapped and 2 has been sent to their respective schools. The head teacher of Kumasi Girls has been transferred to Ntonsu SDA Girls, whilst the head teacher of SDA Girls have been moved to Nkarie, and the head teacher of Nkarie SDA Girls have been relocated to Nkrofo Agrek. Furthermore, the head teacher of Manso Edubia SHS has been moved to Trapiasi Senior High School, and the head teacher of Trapiasi Senior High School has moved to Manso Edubia SHS. Lastly, the head teacher for KSTS has replaced the retired head teacher of Bosome Freho Senior High School. It is worth noting that Charles criticized the Ghana Education Service for how some of the head teachers were handled during the investigations. Some of the head teachers had not received letters regarding their indictments, while they were widely reported in the news as having been asked to step aside over the allegations.
And in other stories, the Ghana Water Company Limited in the Western region has reported a disruption in water supply in the Sekondi Takoradi metropolis. The company stated on Thursday, 25th April, that the disruption was a result of power outage at the Inchaban and Dabuase water treatment plants.
Ghana Water Company, in a statement, added that it has been assured by the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, that efforts are being made to resolve the issues and restore power supply. Consequently, they have assured customers that the water supply will resume as soon as power is restored to the plants. Management of the Ghana Water Limited in the Western region wishes to inform the public that due to a power outage at the Inchemban and Dabuase water water treatment plant, water supply to the Sekondi Takoradi metropolis has been interrupted. Engineers of the Electricity Company of Ghana Limited has assured them that they are working around the clock to resolve the problem and restore power supply. The statement added that the management assured their cherished customers that as soon as power supply is restored to the plants, water supply to the metropolis will resume.
The European Parliament has expressed confidence that Ghana will uphold its human rights commitments and not pass into law the controversial bill on promotion of human rights and family values bill, widely known as anti-gay bill. In a speech delivered by the Commissioner of Environment, Oceans and Fisheries, Virginius Cavendius, on behalf of High Representative or Vice President Josep Borrell, highlighted the EU's stance during a speech.
Virginius Zinkovicius emphasized Ghanaians' dedication to human rights, which has come under scrutiny with the passage of the contentious bill in Ghana Parliament. The constitutionality of the bill has been challenged and it is currently scrutinized by the Supreme Court. It is also to be noted that the bill also still requires presidential assent to enter into force. The president has publicly reiterated his commitment to the respect of human rights and has expressed his concern about seeing a backsliding on human rights in the event of the adoption of the bill. Senior members of the Ghanaian government have also highlighted the bill's potential financial consequences and losses for the 2024 budget. The EU representative said he is confident that Ghana will stand firm in the commitments it has made on national and international human rights. After years of the bill being in Parliament and having gone through several stages, amidst contentious backlash and attempts by anti-proponents of the bill to have it quashed or at most have portions of the bill revised, it was passed by Parliament on February 28, 2024. However, as concerns have been raised about the bill, the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is awaiting the Supreme Court ruling before he decides on assenting to the bill.
Political analyst Professor Ransford Jampo has praised Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, the running mate of the National Democratic Congress, for her political maturity displayed during her acceptance in Accra on Wednesday. In an interview with the media in Accra, Professor Jampo stated that Prof. Nana appeared more prepared than in the 2020 election and said all the right things during her acceptance speech.
Professor Opoku-Agyeman was introduced by the National Democratic Congress (NDC) on Wednesday, April 24th. She committed to play her part in the restoring the hope of Ghanaians if the party wins the upcoming December elections. According to him, she looked and sounded more prepared than she was in the lead-up to the previous election. He added that she also grown and demonstrated a lot of political maturity as she delivers her speech, and she said all the great things that could have to be said. Professor Jampo said, as she had the privilege to have listened to some of the things that have been said by the flag bearer of the ruling NPP, she has all the laxity and opportunity to say things that will go or run against or contrary to some of the things that the flag bearer has said. To him, she said all things that could have to be said.
And finally, in sports, the National Sports Authority has clarified that there are 36,000 Ghana cedis request for the usage of the Baba Yara Stadium for the CAF Confederations Cup Second League semi-final between Dreams FC and Zamalek was actually intended for Ghana Football Association. An excerpt of the letter regarding the NSA's demand on the FA Cup champions went viral on social media after the still believed side had announced free entry to ensure a charged atmosphere for a crucial encounter.
The letter also stated that the NSA intend to use the amount to prepare facility for what they deemed a Category A match. However, speaking to Asempa FM, their spokesperson Charles Amofa stated that the intended target was to obtain assistance from the Ghana FA, not the Ghanaian club. According to NSA, the problem is an issue of miscommunication between the two parties. Dreams should have had a wider consultation with the managers of the facility before announcing free entry. Dreams have maintained an unbeaten record at home in the competition and will rely on the support of their fans at the Baba Yara Stadium to help them overcome the Egyptians.
And that is how we bring the bulletin to an end. Log on to our website www.bainamultimedia.com for more news. My name is Sherifatu Ayuba. Enjoy the rest of our programs.